Okay.
Depop has no selling fees.
Go to Depop now. Use code VictorRuler3. Slide. Take it. Fucking suckers. Just can't see. Just cannot see. Just cannot see. You know. It's on top. It's the game. Get you. Fuck like 6 of them.
grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bearcats will put it away to start the game. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
To the air on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. First down and 4. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And that's the way to give a little
Trade your
start to the
favorite crypto
drive.
assets at one of the lowest costs on average.
Everybody
with
grows
Robinhood.
up and wants to be an offensive
We're able to give
coordinator and not a defensive
all
coordinator
over the
because
country,
he can do
amazing
that. He
one
drops
leads
back. He's
that
supposed to pass,
always,
but you know
for the
what?
most part,
I'll just
are going to
scramble
convert to
around and I'll
passovers.
just go
I'm
get
Sandy
20
Fulker. I
yards
do
and
all
pick him up and
sales
put him down.
marketing
I'm faster
for
than most
both
of your other
LA
guys
and
too. So
Woodlawn.
good luck.
So I work with Straight North for all of our marketing, SEO, web.
What the hell?
So it's been
Oh my goodness.
Interception. I just wonder if this kid's too amped up.
in terms of results and improvements, really, really good results for some of our main product lines being double leads. Every single lead that comes through is pretty much a qualified lead looking for something. And not only is that so amazing for us, obviously internal, inside sales, it's a direct warm lead. It's someone that's looking for your product. But it's amazing for our
They playing.
So what I'm able to do is give restaurants.
So they're not gonna let my dude jump?
And they're able to visit them, and that's something else.
You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he
He only
counting? I
had
think he's counting to make sure there's
Crazy.
only 11 guys on defense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Got took out. Wow.
They'll run it from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Man down on
Man, it hit your hands, you gotta catch it, bro.
Let him be checked out.
Through the
They
middle.
couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive.
He put his hands on it.
From the gun, wants to
He
pass.
choked
Going
it.
to try to get it himself. There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the
Taking
move.
everything.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted.
Intercept.
Turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still
Sounds good having pressure like God, yeah.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Baxter. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, the inside kid.
He got little. He gone.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the 1st play of the drive.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Now the play fake. Those two not
Come on, man. You got to be able to. Come on.
So this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a man on the left. And he's still running after the move. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much.
I was supposed to be slow.
Because they make short throws turn into
I was man covered.
Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Man covered, bro.
They'll run the counter. Pulled down after a nice run run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Looking like
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull one or two guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Takes it from the gun on third down. And as he throws, it's caught downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 3-yard line.
Extending my block.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on first down.
Oh, come on.
Got rid of it
Supposed
quickly,
to
but
check
it's
out.
incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bigman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Gain of 17 on the play.
We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? You gonna see me 2020? Yeah, it's an apartment complex. It has an apartment number on there too. Well, from the street you can see like building 18, and you kind of walk through there, and I can come out. Yeah, when you see building 18, you can kind of come through there, and then I'll come through. doing that. Yeah.
Break, they'll go back to work. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Sweet feet.
Oh, he's got a chance. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. There he's striking distance at the 37. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Baxter. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You've got to have better ball security on.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
This goofy didn't go down. Come on, man.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal. Turning it on! Past the 30.
That nigga was right in the middle. They didn't even let him make a play on the ball.
Touchdown, BEARCATS! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae. Making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
I beat Cincinnati.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it down the left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Oh, what a move. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That boy got the moving.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's got it in the end zone.
And one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over UTSA. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Covey. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And here's the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going right to work up top. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on 1st down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that one had some juice
Ball that
on it,
wasn't a
but it's
pick.
incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And this
that QB starting to heat up. He's doing a couple picks. He's doing
that. A chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Zings it
They
complete
fucking
to the right.
around, man. He let that shit go. They gonna try to say it.
On the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. He's down to the 38-yard line.
This is Michael Vick back there.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. Working that left side now. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick strike complete. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He might want another play. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Erickson.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quickly out to the tight end. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Toe tap.
Complete. He's out of bounds, but not before
Mr.
picking
Toe
up
tap.
enough for the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. From the gun, the ground game. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking for space, it's Bray. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Steps away. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on 3rd and goal from the 1. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've been wearing this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And it's caught for the touchdown.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw.
They letting us fall back.
On the exact
Bearcats,
same
y'all letting us
page,
fall
coming up with
back.
a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive.
We clawing back like this, Bearcats.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can
kill him.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
It's so close, so we get the ball back. So far. It's in a prayer form.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big
It's in a
play.
prayer form. We didn't get the feeling good. It's getting taken.
Return man. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. That's caught. It's knocked. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Like his third read.
The give. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice catch for the 2-point conversion.
You know, teams practice 2-point plays all throughout the week and all throughout the year for situations like that. You need to make it a 3-point game so your opponent can only time out with a field goal. Great job of execution.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
It's a bloodbath game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Covey. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. And And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run this play from the pistol. The lone back's got it. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Nice job by the D, playing the pass first. QB scrambles. It's the 4th quarter. I got to save time. I got to save possessions. What do I do to end the run? Now I push the quarterback out of bounds. He goes out of bounds. Thank you. I didn't even have to waste the timeout. Nice job by the D.
They'll leave it with him.
Come on, you got a lot better than that play here.
Firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
You feel it? It's not.
Looking for a gap. It's Bray. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going to the ground. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive, a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Yep, juice that's been bubbling all day, now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. TCU has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, you can't have that. They're trailing by 22 to Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Trying play action. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Might as well stick with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. starts from their own 25-yard line.
You think it's winning all year?
Looking downfield on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You gotta make that catch, bro.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
On the run, it's Hall. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in the first down and more. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. A first down run in the red zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll throw it. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. Into their happy place for a touchdown. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You just have to keep your composure in the clutch. A personal foul in overtime is just hard to explain. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
He's coming out heavy.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was a dog fight.